Hi, welcome to episode 7 of Coffee Break. Today we have Pauline Koert, hairstylist at the Green Hair Spa, and I think all around Stratford celebrity. So we'll just wait for her to join us, and then we're going to get started. Excited to hear what Pauline's been up to and see what she's looking forward to this summer. She's here.
Everybody.
Oh my gosh, hi!
Hi!
How's it going?
How are you?
Good. I'm gonna adjust that there. There we go. How's your day?
Great.
Are you homeschooling today?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I shut the door and I was like, okay, stay out. I have an important interview.
And it's raining, so that probably makes things even harder.
I know. I like a good rainy day, though.
For sure. I enjoy the rain too. My tomato plants are really happy, I think.
Nice.
So, Miss Pauline, we're just going to have a little chat today about you and hair and what you love. And
Okay.
sounds like fun?
Yes, I'm getting used to this. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. My screen just went dark, so hopefully it all works out.
I can see you.
Okay, good.
So,
Great.
I hope that's fine.
Great.
How long have you been a part of the Green Hair Spa?
Oh, well, I think I asked Amanda the other day and I was like, is it 4 years or is it 3 years? So I'm going to go with 4 years.
I feel like that's right.
4 years in June.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because time flies really fast, so I would go with the 4 years because it's probably true.
Yeah, this past year feels like it didn't exist, so it's like it must be more. Yeah.
No, it's true. Funny story, I'm not sure if everybody knows, but Pauline and I actually went to hairdressing school together here in Stratford. And if you remember Amanda, who worked with us for a few years ago, she went to hair school with us. And you and Amanda and another girl, Elena, all stayed really close for like the last 20 years.
Yes.
Which is pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
So I was pretty happy to reconnect with you once I moved to Stratford.
Yeah, I admire all the things that you've always done. So I was like, someday I hope to be part of that.
Well, be careful what you wish for.
It worked out. Here we are.
So how did you get into hair? What was your journey into like choosing that as a lifelong career?
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, when I was little, I cut everybody's hair. I cut my mom's hair, I cut my friend's hair, I cut everybody's hair, but never did I think that that was like a career.
Okay.
At the end of high school, you have to pick something. So I went to University of Guelph to be a teacher because I love kids.
No, amazing.
When I was at university, all the girls in my residence were like, "Are you sure that you shouldn't be doing hair?" And I was like, "Why?" And they were like, "Don't go to class and you do everybody's hair." And I was like, oh. Sometimes you need outside perspective to like kind of give you a little bit, advice that you aren't really seeing yourself. So then I came home from school and got a job as a shampoo girl at Expressions. And on day one, I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
And you were at Expressions for a long time.
I was there for 11 years. Yeah. It was great. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience. I think that I went in at the right time. Somebody was leaving for maternity leave. So it kind of like just, when people are looking for help for their clients, it just kind of all fit, which was great. And then I transitioned out after having my first baby. And then I had a hair salon in my house for a while, which was super helpful when I had littles.
Yes.
And then my inside screamed, get back out there. I loved being back downtown, like walking around, getting a coffee and seeing all the people and being part of it again felt really, really good at that point in my life, which was nice.
Nice. Yeah. I love the downtown culture that Stratford has. It's a really great community to be part of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I remember in hairdressing school that I I was always a little bit jealous that you were already working in a hair salon when you were
Ah,
at school.
yes,
Because you were so like you knew a lot of stuff already and you kind of understood what was happening.
yeah.
And I was always like, oh man, I should have gotten a job at a hair
No,
salon while I was in school. But of course, I had a baby and
yeah,
all of that happened
yes.
while I was in school. But
I remember at hair school being like, no, like this is the towel wrap. He had like the 3-corner wrap and tuck and whatever. And at school they were like, what? And I was like, well, this is like what I do. I'm shampoo all day. So it was neat to feel confident already in like,
yeah,
you know.
I bet it
Yeah,
probably was just like all of this clarification that like I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
It was great.
So talking about hair, and I know it's miserable and cold out today, but summer is coming.
Summer is coming.
And so I'm just wondering, what are you looking forward to this summer in hair trends? Like, what can you see? What are you expecting to the clients to be asking for? Or what would you like to see your clients in this coming summer?
Well, I am really, really, first of all, I love that you have a great ability to give a crazy awesome shag. I think that's super,
Oh,
there's a lot of different names for shags, etc. But what
yeah.
I am newly really drawn to, because I think it has a new name, but also it's like a drastic change, but low commitment because you can easily grow it out, like the curtain bang. I
Oh,
think it's like
so
such a
sexy.
I know it's so hot, with the whole
Mhm.
heart thing, whatever. You can like try it out, cut your face in half, do some things, and then
Yeah.
if you don't like it after 2 weeks, it easily grows into face framing layers,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Or you could like sweep it over or anything if you decided that,
Yeah,
center part was just
yeah,
not.
yes.
I,
I've almost done it to myself, and then I put
oh,
yeah,
oh my gosh. I know. I was actually thinking yesterday because my hair color, as you can see, like when you look at my hair, it's all dark except for my bun.
yes.
And I was like, should I just give myself a bob?
A bob?
Yeah. I was like, should I just give myself a bob and do that like awesome like money piece, like big bold like blonde in the front? No, don't do it.
Well, yeah, I support. Yes, come in here. I cut my hair myself, and then I get it corrected. And luckily, I know a lot of people, and I can come in, please correct my haircut. And every time I try to do my roots myself, I am one of the lucky people that can help give myself. It makes me feel more confident, et cetera, et cetera. But there's always it really actually is better when a professional does it for you. So
I should wait and let.
well, I feel we're going back to the salon really soon. Come on.
We are. I have faith. I have faith. Oh my gosh. So you had a virtual event this year.
Yes.
LBD Party 2021, Little Black Dress Party 2021. And I know that you have a lot of ideas and a lot of interests and a lot of things aside from hair that you enjoy, that you're involved in. And can you share just a little bit about maybe what you're working on, or if you want to share about the LBD and how that got started, or wherever you want to dive into something to that. Just
well, yes. This year I did. I have hosted an event for 5 years, raising money for the Canadian Mental Health Association in Stratford, which I absolutely adore. What they do, and also being able to, figure out mental wellness. Mental wellness might mean going to a hair salon and getting your hair done, right?
Yeah. And you definitely, I would say, are like a mental wellness advocate. Like it's something you always talk about. It's something really important to you.
Yeah.
And share that with others, and have been very open with that.
Well, depression runs very closely in my family, and I witness myself observing how hard it is for some of my family members. And although I have like super down days, and I feel lucky that I can use the tools from my toolbox that I am continuously adding to get myself out of it. I do know that this week I had a hard week, and it was like, and I could reach for those people, a few of those people, you know, who are spiraled a little bit, but it is nice to like be able to connect to people. So I hope to be someone, if anybody's ever sitting in my chair, that they can feel that they are safe and they can connect to me. And if I can't help them, I can point them in the direction that they need help, where they need that help, right?
Yeah.
But the online event was really fun. People posted pictures, like dancing, whatever. And I think we brought in like $1,700 to the Canadian Mental Health Association in Stratford, which is good. Thank you.
Congratulations. That's so awesome.
It's like a couple hours of people doing a little like shimmy and shake and whatever. And it was really to see. But currently, where my soul feels aligned is learning a little bit more about energy healing. And I've recently taken, I see people like writing messages and I'm like, I know you all helped out. It was so awesome. But I recently have completed my Reiki level 2. So
amazing.
Thank you. And there's a few other areas that I'm really drawn to, but in the energy healing world, and a lot of hairstylists are light workers, and we work in the crown chakra, and we're always there helping ground our and helping them shift. So I think the more training I have, the better I can take my own ego out of the story and be able to actually properly guide them when they are gifted to me sitting in my chair, right? So it's really like, yeah, thank you. I like the energy healing world. I like the crystals. I like the stuff. And I have a bunch of, a handful of healers that I can call. And it's really, really helpful for me. So I hope to join their teams and be able to be somebody who, when my clients come and sit in my chair, that they leave feeling lighter. And my tattooed it on my hands, light and love. That's all I want to do in the world is light and love. So
yeah. Well, that shines through all of the time, Pauline. I think you radiate light and love. So
and I like the fact that I'm also human and struggle with all the human things, right? So
everybody does.
Yeah.
Everybody does. I think that this would be an appropriate time to maybe give Mike Massey a little shout out. I have I've had done work with him. I know you've done work with him. He's done a workshop for us at the salon about being mindful in the workplace and learning how to separate our energy from our guest energy and how to like help move through that. It's all very, very important. And I love what you said about working with the crown chakra, because it's true. We're there, we're at the top all of the time. And you know, I know, and I'm sure this happens to you, where you have guests who sit in your chair and all of a sudden they've like completely spilled a lot of information, and then they go, I don't know why I just said that. I don't know how I just said all that. And it's because that spot is like stimulated, where it's releasing, and we're a safe, you know, space to do that. And I love that you're getting all of that training to help support yourself.
Thank you. And I think you know, you and I have been doing hair for 20 years, which is weird because we're like only 25, but
I know.
But I reflect back and I know that there was a portion of my life where I wasn't now I'm meditating every day and I'm grounding myself. I'm setting my intention after learning all these things, but there was a large portion where I personally was putting my stuff on my clients, and you know, because it's like, it feels like they're also there to like listen. People want to know about your life.
Yes, it feels two ways.
So now as I age and mature, I actually think the gift that I can give to the world is being able to hold space. So I like being able to like work through my own stuff on my own or with the few people that hold space for me. But like respecting that the client who is coming to pay you for your services, being able to offer them healing in a sense, right? And not everybody, some people come for different reasons. Some people just want a haircut, right?
Oh,
but
absolutely. Yes.
The people who are drawn to you for certain reasons, right? So it's neat. I feel so grateful to be a hairstylist, actually.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's really special.
Yeah.
So you, like you mentioned earlier, you've worked in little pockets of hair kind of throughout your hair journey, and now you're in a green salon in a green
Yeah.
space, working with environmentally friendly products and green practices. What is that? Why is that important to you? And why did you want to make the decision to come into a green salon?
Well, mainly, well, one of the biggest things is because I actually have always admired you since hair school and what
Oh,
you stood for and what you have created. And
oh,
it's beautiful to be able to have your own niche and your own thing. But in reality, actually, we want the whole world to heal. So if every single hair salon ended up having a smaller footprint, that's amazing, right?
it is.
It's nice to be able to be part of the leading team in that, and being able to show people that it is possible to have a smaller footprint. And even myself, like, I live in a condo and I tell my kids, I'm like, our footprint's small. It's the same as our friends upstairs, right? Like,
Mm.
it's trying to show. I, for one, my first winter that I worked in your space,
Mhm.
I didn't get a cold, and it was a very, very, very big difference inside my lungs. That,
Yes.
like, what I was not breathing in all day, every day. And so, as I mature and age and have little people who I'm trying to create a better world for,
Mm.
I just, to give a little shout out to all the people that we know who are doing, like, all the things for the environment to make it better, right? So I love being part of your salon, and I love that. I don't know. I didn't know that you could make hair booms that suck up oil spills with hair. I didn't have reusable foils. I didn't know that you could, like.
Yeah.
But there's so many things that I didn't know. So
Right.
I think it's awesome that you are teaching all of us that, and I hope that no matter what, uh, like, even with myself, I hope to recycle more, but I also hope to, like, just buy less things. I hope to, like,
Yeah.
live smaller, right?
Yeah.
Which is a new dream for me. I didn't ever think about that before, and I feel really content with less things, which is
Mhm.
actually really awesome, right?
It's so awesome.
And,
That's
like,
awesome.
when Ashley and Devin have their farm ready, I am supporting them, and I'm going to buy all my stuff from them, right? Like,
Yeah, so
it's
good.
exciting. So
Yes.
yeah,
That yeah, speaking of Ashley and Devon, that farm looks amazing and I can't wait to go visit.
yeah. I forgot the
Uh,
River Ranch River. I don't know what it's called, but everybody should follow it. They're really
yeah.
awesome.
Get the update.
Yeah.
Um, I thank you for all of that. You said a lot of really nice things about
I
our
talk
space.
a lot. I'm trying to talk less, so I talk a lot.
No, I love it. Talk away. No, you said a lot of really nice things, and I appreciate all of that. And Kristen and I talked about this last week, where, like, everyone's in a different place in their journey, right? Like, everyone is at a different spot, thinking about the environment. Something happens in your life, and it flips a switch
Yeah.
where it makes you think, you're like, oh shit, or I probably shouldn't swear on these interviews. I don't know. Beep. It's if something flips and you kind of go, oh, I never thought about this way, and you implement one thing, and then that one thing leads to one thing, and then that leads to something else, and it is just a gradual flow.
Yeah.
And it's not about perfection.
No.
It's about progress and taking what you've learned and implementing it, right? Like, you can't learn something once you know it, you can't unknow it.
Right.
So it's going to sit in the background, and if you are kind of like, oh, I know, and then so it just kind of helps you move forward. But if you don't know, you don't know.
I know.
There's nothing you can do about that until you know. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so interesting. I think that, obviously we want Mother Earth to heal, and we're being currently told, pay attention to what is happening, and how do you want to be a part of healing it? I also think too, I know I said to somebody when I was planning the black dress party this year, but because I feel so much love in my heart, and I want everybody else to feel love in their heart. If everybody feels more love, then you actually already want to be part of the collective of making the world a better place, right? So the more grounded you are, the more secure you feel in yourself, the more you actually want to do things to make sure that the plants and trees and everything is just better, right? So
No,
yeah.
absolutely. That's great. Okay, so I know we're really hoping for July. We're really hoping that we're going to be open, and I know you will get to see all of your clients' smiling faces, but is there anything that you would like to say to them right now? Anything you want to share with your guests?
Yes, I just want to say thank you to all of the clients that I have ever in my life experienced in my chair, not just the ones who have continued to follow me from place to place and supported my livelihood. I am grateful for you guys so much, but I am also grateful for anybody that sits in my chair, because I think, you know, a season, a reason, a lifetime. If they're meant to be in my chair for 1 minute, I for sure can learn something from them, and they can learn something from me. So for all of you people who have supported me forever, I love you, and I can't wait to keep trying my best. And yeah, I look forward to the future and seeing where it all goes, right?
Yay. That's so awesome. Well, thank you so much for this. I know you have some littles to get back to, so we will say goodbye, but hopefully I will see you soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, Jess. Thank you.
Bye, Pauline. Thanks.